Welcome to Essentials Explained. My name is Luke, and today we'll be talking about the team structure for a consulting project. While every case or project is different in the number of consultants that are built to it, in the team structure, and the overall hierarchy, we will walk through a basic example of a manager, 2 consultants, and 2 undergraduate consultants to understand how an average case might look. If you are unfamiliar with the different roles at a consulting firm, I will link a video above which may be helpful, but otherwise let's look at what a team structure might look like. So what we have here is a pretty standard consulting project, which is a manager and 4 consultants. So I'm using the term consultant to describe both post-MBA consultants and pre-MBA analysts and associates. And this project is split into 3 distinct work streams. This is a fairly common structure and will give you a sense of the different reporting relationships you may see in a consulting team. You'll likely have a fairly experienced consultant managing a fairly new associate, a relatively new consultant who reports in directly to the manager but doesn't have direct supervisor responsibilities, and then an experienced associate or analyst who reports directly to the manager but doesn't have anyone reporting to them. One example might be a case focused on operating model design. Our first work stream might focus on building the operating model and iterating with the client to develop specific reporting guidelines and structures. The second work stream could focus on building out case studies for similar companies in the same industry to understand the best practices and benchmarks for operating models. Our final work stream could be focused on aggregating the headcount data into a consolidated file and running the analytics on benchmarking for specific functions and needs within the organization. That would be an operating model case. Next example could be a private equity due diligence. In this example, our first work stream is focused on sizing the market and forecasting the growth rate. Our second work stream is focused on conducting interviews with market participants and understanding customer perceptions. And then our final work stream could be focused on running a survey to get direct quantitative data on customer preferences, purchasing patterns, and switching costs. 2 different examples of how this team structure could be built and focused on different aspects of a case. So now that we understand a couple different examples, let's talk about how the manager might fit into this case. They are responsible for managing down and ensuring all 3 of these work streams complete their work efficiently and high quality analysis that will be acceptable to the client. They're also responsible in managing up, distilling the insights that the core executional team gathers and relaying them in a summarized fashion to the operating partner team. The manager will typically report directly into an operating partner. An operating partner is a more junior partner, and they're involved more and more in the day-to-day execution of the case. You may meet with them 2 to 3 times a week, and they'll join your case team sessions to actually engage on individual content. And then above the operating partner, there may be a billing partner. What this partner really is responsible for is managing the client relationship. They need to sell more work. They need to make sure the client is happy with the work that is being delivered, manage the client relationship to ensure that the consulting firm can sell more work to that company. As we have discussed, this is a simplified example of how a consulting project might be structured. There are many other structures that consulting firms use. You could have a manager and 3 consultants, a manager and 2 consultants, 2 managers and 6 consultants. Many different ways to think about the project and to fit the specific client needs and the demands of the case. If you are interested in more consulting content, please check out the other videos in this playlist and the videos on our channel.